see my socks. We was gonna rock with the 90s and hope it's right. Got them boys souped up. Goddamn. Not much, man. You ready?
Man, I ain't trying to fall asleep on you last night, dog. I was so tired. Look, I said 20 minutes, I leave.
You cut out on me. Last thing I heard was 20 minutes. You there?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Not bad.
You good?
I said, yeah, man. I ain't trying to fall asleep on you last night. I'm in the living room. Ain't never made it back to my room till this morning. I woke up to all your messages. I said, oh, you gonna think I'm running?
Yeah. I'm like, what's going on, man? Shit.
Let me roll this dope real quick. My daughter just got to the championship, man. Volleyball, man.
That's what's up, man. I need to go and get mine out there. Shit, I got a 7.
Shit, we just won one in basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. She got a little athletic with her, dog.
Yeah, my daughter been on that gymnastics tough, man. But
See, now, that's my next step, bro. That's what I'm trying to get into.
Yeah. So she fuck with it strong, but it's so much training that they don't get to compete until they get all that stuff out the way. I ain't used to that. I'm used to learning on the job type stuff. You know what I'm saying? You play and compete as you go up. It ain't like that in gymnastics. All right, man. We just trying to stay undefeated. We don't want no problems.
Shit, I see your shit. last night. I said, man, this nigga 12-0.
Man, I don't know how. Shit, we making it do what it do with these 89 overalls.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault, and that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Number 2, that's him. He be lurking and hiding, man. Oh, okay.
Green 39! Now a play fake here on first down. Out to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot
there you go.
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We discussed it before. NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think it's because of his ball skills, and that's something that, for guys of his position, they talked about it for
years. Oh, he got him back. Okay.
And it's intercepted.
Okay. I'd wake us
Picked
up.
by Ronnie Harrison, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Who was that?
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Room to run past midfield. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 17th touchdown now on the season.
Who
and the Panthers
brother?
are going to take a first quarter lead.
Oh, okay, yeah, he got something.
And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they?
You got to score
and off he goes.
Out here, so I'm hard-wise, but hopefully the power doesn't go out of that shit like that.
Gano out to kick this one away.
Yes, we should be good, though. I'm just letting you know.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now they'll run it on the toss. How about another? And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Carolina getting set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. On second down, here's Fournette. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The result of first down is a quick slant gets him 14. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
His throw incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it's second down.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Fournette, a first down carry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On third down, Fournette. Oh, shifts past him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still fourth down upcoming. And this is the left upright, and it comes back. It's no good. And in this first quarter of play, this will remain a tie ball game. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start to drive at the 43, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
On third down. It's Taylor, and he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
I don't think so.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Jackson on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rashawn Melvin. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And we got so many football leagues out here.
Defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Airing it out for Olsen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 33 and a first.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last round puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
And one of the things that makes this play so difficult to defend is that it has so many options to it, and the quarterback has to go through them.
Oh! And that is caught. Touchdown.
I thought he got it. That nigga took it from me.
Colby Listenby, his 11th
had to put it on the top shelf.
And the Broncos are in for 6.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh!
And he'll get across the 20 before
That's
he's
the
brought
next
down
red card coming.
at about the 23-yard line.
He ain't ready
now
yet.
onto the field, here come the Panthers. And last time, one play interceptions, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Get out there with it. There you go. Get out there.
I think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Brown, his first catch. It's a first down from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. When he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Second quarter, let's go.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Let's go. One stop defense. What are we looking at? One stop.
All right, here we go.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Now, before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
I already know shit.
Here's Michael Dixon now to punt.
Hell yeah, I'm sitting on that.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as
to
he
save
sends
yourself
this
a
one
timeout in
away.
the future, you can
He'll
audible
return
to a
it for
real
the
punt out of that.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
I feel you.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
That nigga got a hand on that
Here in this half, it's
bitch.
intercepted. Picked by
We'll give
Ronnie
up pick
Harrison.
6 though.
Oh, now he bowls him over. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
All right, we got to calm down.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because for here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each
play
interception
action shit.
that
I
he
went for
threw.
the quarterback.
That play was doomed right from the start.
Yeah.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Yes, sir.
And this will be
he banged it in there.
But he banks it in. A high degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So he needed a little assist from his friend, the right upright, but 3 points all the same.
Yeah, he's a right-footed kicker. Normally, you don't mess with the right upright as a right-footed kicker, right? You're trying to bring it back right to left. But in this case, he got the assist. Right was right.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh.
It's a big play there for the Broncos.
Put the rollerblades on that nigga. Let him do
there
what
will
he
always
do.
be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
He'll get it up the middle, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
He got 15 on like he Tommy Frazier or Tim Tebow.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
All right, one stop, boys, one stop.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because as you
give me that.
Fournette loses it. It's out. Unfortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the
ball
play.
back.
all I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it. And somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Looking to throw. Throw right side, complete to
Right, man. Good read. Good read.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
That's the problem.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll look to throw. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Sucked us in on that play action. We weren't ready for that.
Interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman with the Eagles. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
He a rookie this year.
And the Broncos
Drafted
will
him.
extend
Philip
their
Lindsay
lead.
supposed to be the running back, but he hurt. He got hurt for 12 weeks.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
It's going to be rough. I ain't going to lie to you. I don't know, man.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. get your best players into
oh my
space with
God.
the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, good shit, bro.
Swings it out to the
Good
flat
shit.
for Freeman. And he
throw
has
that
the
screen,
first
it's
down
going all the way.
yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Good shit.
This quarterback now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here.
What we looking at? Tighten up.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah, bounce.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off around the 37, the 20, 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
That momentum, man.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
I warned him.
And not a particularly
thought
good
he was
return
coming out
here
right
as
there.
they'll be
I thought
forced
he
to
was gonna
start.
Did he bring me what? Oh.
At the 12-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
Oh, we bro.
And all the way to the opposite 48.
I like that.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Give me that.
That's Brown. Touchdown, Carolina. Antonio Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, man, I had it.
And
Just
take
keep
it
going.
back to about the 19-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first
Get in the
half.
store here. That'll do big things for the momentum.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Graham Gano to try the Panther field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
Yes, sir.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on.
Here's the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. A big play there for the Broncos on 3rd. 72 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Hey. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And that's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 3rd down, that's Taylor, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's good for a gain of 7, but still a few inches short here with 4th down coming up. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. In for the score. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. Big 4th down conversion for the score. And the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams like that to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
We got bounty on his head now.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. Finding room inside the 40. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Well, he just bumped up his personal stats with the second score, but they still have some ground to make up.
Not terrific for today because of what you just said. They're still down on the scoreboard. But later in the year,
for the end zone, he lost the football. It's out.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Boy.
A huge play there for Denver. 57 yards.
No, check, Patriot!
Hell yeah, you didn't see him do that shit at TCU?
Now Jackson on first down, looking for the end zone. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now a give to Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Here's Jackson on third and long.
Stick it in there. Oh, good shit. A little too little. We'll get pick six.
By Ronnie Harrison. And a return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Damn, I had it over his head. He just couldn't get up.
They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
88.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, but
they'll run it again with Fournette. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
I bet.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
No, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. Taken from just outside the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Taylor. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
They renegotiating that player likeness college shit, so college football and basketball may come back if they get approved.
Throwing on third and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4.
We'll give you a chance.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson.
Oh, good job.
Hit from behind, and he has landed on hard. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Track 7. Track 7. Very basic. Track 7.
A handoff to Fournette. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And this is no good. Close, but no cigar, just wide right. And this score will stay right where it is. So first and 10 now from the 30. So special teams lets him down again. That's now 3 missed field goals in 4 attempts thus far.
And, partner, no matter what metric you use, that is not getting the job done. On the sidelines, you've got to encourage him. But that's 9 points they know they should have had. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and all of a sudden here it's third down.
Oh, we got something for that shit you doing. We got something for that.
Throwing is Jackson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Here's Taylor. No gain on the play here. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Jackson. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's over.
What'd you say? What is that?
Said and done.
Tight end right. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. I got 15.
Now Taylor. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now the ball comes loose, and the Panthers have recovered. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
It didn't show like that on mine. If it did, I didn't see it.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Now back to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back in the 42.
Time is the most valuable thing in the world.
For a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He'll drop to throw. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big 30-yard play on third.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Down to the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
He'll look to throw. He'll check this one off to Fournette.
He
loses the football a 2nd time. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The Panthers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 11.
Detroit! Detroit!
They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
Try your luck with one of these
and partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now, they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief, that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 43 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. As his guys are in for 6. And the Broncos add on. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it.
Run through everybody.
They'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. This time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
He did. He ran right through.
Right back to him on first down. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, get it.
And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. Call it a gain of 3. And just like that, it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Isaac Yayo in there to pick it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes.
Crazy thing, we had
Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game?
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain.
15 more yards.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 3rd down, it's Taylor. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Taylor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They're trying to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll run it now.
Oh, my God.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice line.